Apparently, Tottenham can't buy until we sell. Is this the same old transfer cycle again? We gotta talk about it, my homies. Let's go. We're back from the chaos, and Tottenham are being linked with another big name midfielder. This time it's João Palhinha from Bayern Munich, a beast of a ball winner. He's aggressive, he's experienced, just the type of steel that you need in the midfield if you're looking to level up. But here's the catch, and I swear that we've seen this movie play out too many damn times. We're not signing anyone unless we sell, unless we clear wages, unless Daniel Levy opens up that vault. Who knows if that's gonna happen again. So let me ask you, how many times have Spurs dangled a marquee signing in front of us only to backtrack because we need to get rid of players first? Why are we always one step away from building a serious squad, but it always ends in excuse? So let's dive into this, my homies, because apart from the footballers, this is about an entire broken buy to sell culture at Tottenham Hotspur. And one of the more exciting rumors I've heard lately is that of João Palhinha. Now, I'm not even saying that he would fix everything, but the intent behind that link, it tells you where Thomas Frank feels he needs strengthening. He knows that this midfield needs a bit more bite, more leadership, more Premier League established players. And Palhinha, for me, would be a statement signing. But here's the issue. If we actually want him, then who's getting pushed out? Because if you believe the reports, we've got to make room, clear out the squad, free up wages. Football is 100% a business. But let me flip that. Is it fair for the players under contract who are happy here? What happens when a player doesn't want to leave? It's easy when the player wants to move. You see guys forcing moves left and right. But when they don't, when they're chill, on big wages, settled in London, now you've got a proper standoff. And let's keep it real, my homies. The Spurs specialize in standoffs. We've seen Ndombele, Lo Celso, Reguilon, players under contract but going nowhere. So what do? Freeze them out? Pay them off? Pray somebody swoops in on deadline day? And yeah, this leads back to Daniel Levy, because just when it looked like the big homie turned a corner, just when it felt like we were going to take things serious, we're back into the same old patterns, linked with the star, but nobody moves until a player gets sold. Has Levy actually changed, or is this the same old script, just with a new face in the dugout? Even the Morgan Gibbs White news, it's gone quiet. That was supposed to be the Thomas Frank style signing. The high work rate, the creative edge. He fit the Premier League mold. But apparently now we're pausing that. And now all of our other targets we can't even go for, because guess what? You already know we need to sell first. But let's slow things down for a minute, my homies, and have a real chat for a second. This midfield is crowded. And if we're about to throw João Palhinha into the mix, someone's getting the boot. But who? Let's go name by name. Rodrigo Bentancur, a fan favorite. He's elegant on the ball. But be honest, is he back to his best? Injuries have knocked his rhythm. And under Thomas Frank, who favors verticality and high press, does Bentancur fit that profile anymore? Or is he the piece that gets sacrificed for physicality and consistency? Yves Bissouma, one of the weirdest cases at the club. He started hot under Ange, then faded fast. On paper, he should be perfect. He's a ball winner, has the engine, he's a tempo setter, but we've seen a lot more chaos than we've seen control. Does Thomas Frank see a revival in him, or another player who flatters to deceive? Pape Matar Sarr, loads of potential. He burst onto the scene. He showed flashes last season, but went missing at times. He's young, very talented, but he's not untouchable. Does he make way for someone with more experience, or do we keep backing this project? And Lucas Bergvall, just a wild card. He's brand new, still untested, but let's not act like he isn't highly rated. A Swedish wonder kid with bags of potential. But if we were to bring in a veteran like Palhinha, where would that leave a player like Bergvall's minutes? Do we stall his development just to stack experience, or roll the dice on this youth? And this is the exact problem with our sell to buy mindset. You end up gambling between promise and performance, and 9 times out of 10 we hesitate and lose both. Now, it doesn't seem as though Thomas Frank is the biggest yes man. He's come to build his team. He's left Brentford for an obvious reason. The man has ambition. But if Daniel Levy's backing is gonna come with strings, delays, and even excuses, is Frank going to get what he needs? Or will he be stuck fighting for Europe with one hand tied behind his back, like our last manager? We've got a squad full of promise. Vicario, Van de Ven, Udogie, Sarr, Johnson. We can't keep doing things like this in the transfer windows. So let me hear from you. So drop your answers down in the comments. Who needs to be sold to make space? Do you think Daniel Levy will back Thomas Frank properly? And is João Palhinha the type of player you break the wage structure for? So let's go, my homies. I will be replying to the comments. Smash the like button if you're frustrated with this cycle. Subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And let's hope that we get this right before August sneaks up on us, my homies. Until next time, come on, you Spurs!
Going up, keep it lean up in my cup. All my cars I love them wood in my hood.